An ongoing art exhibit in Antipolo aims to raise awareness on autism and raise funds to help people with autism. Now, to tell us more about Autismo, we have here Lorenzo Juan Sumulong and Bernadette Tabanes of the Autism Society Philippines Antipolo chapter. Good morning, Bernadette and LJ. Thank you so much for being with us. Okay, so first off, Lorenzo, do tell us about the Autismo that was launched last Sunday.
Yes, well, the exhibit, Autismo, is a result of a series of art workshops that we conducted for our children, which was initially just an activity for us to try to develop their artistic outlet. But eventually we tied up with the Rotary Club of Antipolo City, and we fast-tracked the idea of coming up with an exhibit for them. For their work.
And with that, what would you say would be the objective or the goals of the Autismo?
Well, the proceeds from the sales of these paintings will be used for subsidizing part of the therapy expenses of member families that are of lesser means.
Okay, and this is for the Antipolo area.
Chapter.
And Bernadette, we understand the featured works up for sale are made by children with autism. So tell us more about that as well.
My two boys are included in the exhibit. They have autism, special needs, and all doesn't have any really the professional, or they didn't train for this, but it's all more on the skill and the talent that they have. So it's more encouraging for them to express it through art.
And so you were, before we went on cam earlier, so I was asking you more about the artworks that your kids have drawn for this exhibit. Now you're saying because of autism, since they're unable to communicate, they express themselves through art.
Yes. You know, the condition of autism, with the condition of autism, there are three very distinct features there. One is their social impairment, so they're unable to really socialize. The other one is repetitive behavior. And then their communication is greatly hampered. So we feel that through art, they're able to express themselves through that. Okay. And one way or another, they're trying to say something with their works.
And before I go to Bernadette, do tell us a little bit about your life and how you have had to deal with autism. Your family, you have two boys.
Yes, I have two boys.
That have autism?
Yeah, I have 4 kids, but my first 2 boys were diagnosed with autism. My eldest is 18, my second one is 16. So one is about to graduate college and the other one's in the high school, but then the other one is in the 10th grade. So right now, really, our biggest concern is what is going to happen to them after high school, and then, of course, what's going to happen to them in the eventuality of our passing as their parents. So we're looking for things for them to do in order for them to be able to support themselves. Art, in one way or another, can be an entrepreneurial endeavor for them to maybe support themselves if it's something for them.
And Bernadette, your story as well, you have 3 children, all with special needs.
Yes, they have. My eldest is Sean. He has autism spectrum disorder. My second one is Sophia. She's deaf. She got deaf when she was 6 years old. And my youngest has ADHD, the inattentive type. Yeah.
Okay, so, you know, a lot of parents are wondering, like, how do you manage? How do you cope? I mean, I firmly believe that your children are where they are now because of your help, your love, and your care. I mean, you're really giving them so much of your time, which, you know, a lot of parents really don't do to their kids. So what would you say would be the one best advice that you would give to parents if they do have children with autism? And some of them, they're even so scared to talk about it or to bring them out in public.
Well, you know, they just have to stick with it. You know, believe in their child, and as difficult as it will be, they will come around. Even if they don't talk, they will develop. You know, it's hard to say. You know, we're still working through it ourselves, but just don't give up on your child.
And Bernadette, what's the one thing you learned about yourself through this?
I became stronger. I didn't realize, because back in the days when I was single, I was just a happy-go-lucky girl. So I didn't realize that I'd be this strong right now. I'd be empowering parents. So I guess to parents out there, I guess the better advice that the best advice that I can give is just to be strong and be patient, and just be there for the children because they really have the skill and the talent. You just have to find where the talent is and what it is.
And there are a lot of parents out there that would like to help, so to invite them to, check out the exhibit, and that's one way that they can help your community.
Yeah, so for any art aficionados out there and art patrons, we are inviting you to Antipolo at LeBlanc Hotel and Resort to see the works of our children. And if it suits your taste and your liking, feel free to purchase some of their works.
And this will run until when? It opens Sunday. And
Opens Monday to Sunday, and then you can see them every day. It runs until January,
Okay.
but they're moving it until February so that we have time to celebrate it for Autism Month by January. So that's Autism Awareness Month. So we hope that you come up and see our arts,
Okay, well,
the children's arts.
Thank you so much for sharing your
Thank
story.
you.
And we hope to have you back here in February as we celebrate the Autism Month together with you.
Yeah,
Thank
I'd
you so
love
much
to.
for being with us.
Thank you.
And that was Lorenzo Juan Sumulong and Bernadette Tabares of the Autism Society Philippines Antipolo chapter.